Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick and as short as I possibly can because as you can see I'm on a new slot and I want to level. Now, only a couple of hours ago the developers set out a update which actually makes crocodiles and crabs, the mud crabs, untamable if you are not a beast tamer. Now there's a lot of outrage going behind this and players feel a type of way. Some people agree, some people don't agree. Beast tamers should really have all the strong mobs that are tameable. It makes the most sense. However, I do feel like there should be a mob in between that power scaling between wolf and crocodile that actually helps players, especially the solo players. I know the solo priest and the solo mages are really struggling without a strong tank type of mob that can take damage or aggro and actually survive without getting one shot. So if there was a mob in between a wolf and a crocodile that could be tamed, that would actually probably help. However, there is no mob like that. Or is there? Now today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 mobs that can actually replace the crocodile and the mud crab. Now these 3 tames specialize in speed, tank, and DPS. And I'm going to be going all in to show you guys how you tame all 3 of these beasts, the locations, and obviously the base stats. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now I'll start the video off here because obviously everybody should know where this is. And as we are right here, we're actually going to go ahead and get the materials that we need for our first tame. And our first tame here is going to be beavers. Now this is going to specialize in speed. Gonna get some oat logs. Now obviously beavers isn't going to be great for solo leveling. I get it, solo leveling. However, beavers are going to be great in making you traverse the map faster. Beavers are the fastest that I know of. Fastest movement speed mounts that you can obtain without being a beast tamer. By the way, if you are a beast tamer, this video has nothing to do with you because you can actually tame any and everything that you want. This goes to those of us that aren't beast tamers in this game, especially the mages that are going to be struggling to solo level. Now, if you're following my pathing, you can already tell where I'm heading. I'm heading to the Beaver Dam. You guys should know where this is by now. However, if you don't, there you go. I'm not going to do any cuts and edits again, mainly because some people may and can get confused. So in order to tame beavers, you do need oat logs. So I'm going to completely throw this guy away here, and we're going to gather the Beaver Dam and hold out the log. Now this is going to be annoying. Hopefully I tame one and not all of them. All 3 of them failed. Okay. that's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. We do have other attempts, so let's do that.
20 minutes later.
Oh my gosh, I finally tamed it, but I have too many mounts. That is such an L. Okay, I'm gonna go let go of a mount. No, that's such an L. What the heck, bro? It took me 10 minutes to finally tame one, and it turns out I have too many mounts. And that's pretty annoying. Mainly because it could have just... Okay, anyways, I'm gonna show you this perfect example or perfect time. I'm actually kind of glad this happened to show you guys how to manage your mounts. Now I believe if you are not a beast tamer, you can only tame 2. Obviously I know I have tamed a deer, and obviously I have my wolf out right now. So yeah, I might, for the sake of this video, have to let go of both of my mounts. And chat, please. Well, yeah, you can only have 2 mounts. You can only have 2 mounts at a time. Upgrade. Oh my gosh, and the upgrade costs 1 gold. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of the deer. And I'm going to let go of wolf so that I can have 2 mounts here and then have a mount on me. So the beaver, my beaver will be my form of transportation, and then I'll be able to get the other 2 within this video. And now I have to run all the way back. So I'm actually just gonna cut to go exactly where I need to go. Obviously you guys know where that is, so I don't need to run all the way back. Guys, please, for the sake of me doing this, just for you guys, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, bro. I'll always appreciate that. Thank you.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so I finally got my beaver. Obviously it's level 4 here. Now beaver is going to be the fastest mode of transportation. The movement speed is clearly faster. No, literally, I feel I'm literally moving at the speed of sound, supersonic. Now obviously you would go beaver just for the sake of traversing around the map easier. However, you wouldn't go beaver because, let's say, you wanted to take on a strong mob. So this is just a mobility alternative for everything. Now whilst I'm here, I do recommend you collect some mandrake roots whilst you're at Ali's farm. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Be right back. Now the second thing we're going to be collecting that is not the mandrake root is bass. Now in order to get bass, you can fish for it, but who has time for that? So if you follow my pathing from here, I'm going to show you exactly where you can get bass for free. Well, it's not for free, you got to spend a bit of money, but it's not an issue. It's not that expensive. We're going to get a bunch of bass and we're going to come all the way back. So follow my pathing here. Now you see we're on top of this. That's where the other base is. You're just gonna want to come and take a left. Literally just take a left. There's an NPC inside there. I'm gonna go inside there later and see what the heck that is. You do want to avoid any NPC, especially if you're like, under leveled and you're doing this. You want to avoid any form of confrontation. So you're gonna come over here. Careful, there's a crocodile in the water. And you're gonna come to Lake Shire. Now there's gonna be a lot of things here for Lake Shire, and this is obviously where you progress to after you beat that other area. However, it doesn't matter right now. Let me take a look. He's gonna sell bass and he's gonna sell black bass. Black bass is how you tame a mud crab for any beast tamers who so happen to be watching. However, we don't care about black bass. We're not beast tamers. We're gonna purchase a bunch of basses. Let's just get 14 to be safe. And if you don't end up needing all 14 of those basses, damn, I can't reset. Well, you can sell them if you don't need them. So we're gonna get back on our beaver, and we're actually just gonna go back to the start village. So I'm gonna skip because I'm very sure you guys don't want to see me traverse all the way back. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the beaver's actually life-changing. Compared to the wolf, the beaver's movement speed is genuinely really good. I actually didn't realize how good the movement speed on the beaver is. Like, you could really run around the map really fast. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So we are going to do our second tame beast now, and the second tame beast is going to be the tank. Now this is obviously the best you can get in terms of tank or health for non-beast tamers, and actually it's actually pretty decent. It's not bad. Now you guys are probably like, Agz, what are you doing here? We can't tame bears and wolves are trash. I'm completely aware of both of those facts. We're actually here for the boars. Boars are definitely going to be the tank, and there are no boars here. That's so great. Oh, there's a boar right here. So let's get our Don't know where the bass is. And why is it not letting me use the filter? We're going to get our bass. I'm going to call away our beaver. Okay, he noticed me at the wrong time. So, I have actually tested this out already. Or me and HD, shout out to HD, have tested this already. Now, the boar at level 14 has 176 health. Now, if you look here, boar at 176 health, and level 15, it goes all the way up to 191 health. So it gains about 15 per level, and HD has already shown or said or done the maths, should I say, at level 40 they have about 566 health. And obviously that is way better than wolf, because I will show you my old wolf at level 26 was only 246 health. So the scaling is obviously way better, and it's almost 11 levels like lower. So obviously the scaling is way better on the boar. It's going to be your tank. Now in terms of damage, it is decent, so you can obviously use it to distract mobs if you're a priest or a mage, and it's still viable. It's not crocodile, but it's still viable. I will quickly get some bees here just to see. 5 per hit at level 14, that's pretty decent. Now obviously bees don't have like any super strong, anything like super strong with it, but like it's decent. Look, he's holding his own. Boom. And it has the charge ability, and the charge ability block breaks. So if you have a boar, the boar has the charge ability and the charge ability block breaks. So it has a block breaker. Unlike the wolf, wolf has no block breakers. So boar is already good. It has a block break, and it is a very viable tank. And now, as we're traversing on our way to our last location, we are going to go with the DPS. Now, this is a very, very, very good mob, and it's the last mob that's actually pretty strong, pretty viable, that you're going to be able to tame as a non-beast tamer. Now, I am not 100% sure of the exact pathing on the way to the place. However, yeah. We're gonna figure it out together, right, chat? So from the village, this village up here, we are going to go this way. I'm very sure it's this way. Like, I'm very sure it's this way. So we go through here. Gonna want to ignore the panther. 100% gonna want to ignore the panther. See the way that boy just got one shot? Gonna want to ignore the mud crab. Oh my gosh, he's coming. Pretty sure we get to this side of Greatwood Swamp. No, I don't think it's this side. Don't think it's this side, chat. It's not here either. Very sure it's not there. That's the desert area. I'm always finding the things I don't want to find. I'm very sure it's behind this giant rock, actually. Hopefully you guys aren't too lost with my pathing here. Yes, this is where we want to be. Okay, so here we are at the spider den. And we are going to want to get our mandrake roots. This is why we got the mandrake roots earlier. What is wrong with the server? I can't actually. Mandrake root. Alright, and we're going to. Come on, don't fail. Don't think I can solo these guys at level 26. Pretty big movement speed. So let's come inside here. I do want to actually tame it. Alright, we got a spider. So as you can see, this is not a great tank alternative to the boar. It only has 294 health at level 24. And by the time the boar gets to level 24, it will have about 300 plus, either in the mid 300s in terms of health. So again, this is really good. They just canceled each other out there. Not only that, the spider does actually have a long range move as well. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty good, honestly. In terms of DPS, again, the spider is going to be the best in terms of DPS. Now, the spider is fast. I'm just not able to tell if it's faster than the beaver. Honestly, I'm not able to tell if it's faster than the beaver. But the spider is very fast. So it does deal quite a bit of damage. However, now the main question here is, the boar has a block break and the spider has a move that latches on and deals consistent DPS. I do think the boar will be doing similar damage to the spider at the same level. So it's very debatable. This is where you guys actually need to play the game and do your homework. I'm having struggle. Obviously, I can't level 2 mobs at the same time. I really don't know if the boar or the spider is the better choice here in terms of what you want to main in your party. So if anyone's able to level up your boar to about level 24 and put a side-by-side comparison to this video of my spider being level 24 and the boar. Obviously, the boar will definitely have more health. We know that. We don't really need anything to distinguish that from one another. However, I do want to see in terms of damage. The boar does have better utility in terms of having a block break ability or block break move, but the spider has the move that latches on. The spider has ranged moves, and the spider has consistent DPS over the boar. So yeah, this way it's up to you guys to do your homework and decide what you want to do for yourselves. As you did see, you saw me open up my storage. It costs 1 gold to get more storage, so you guys can actually fluctuate between each mount, whichever you end up seeing or whichever you end up feel like is stronger. It's the one you pick, I guess. But yeah, that's it from me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.